What's going on, everybody? I'm One Tire Fire, and today I'm going to be showing you the most efficient way to get all of your watchtowers in Black River, Michigan. Make sure your map is orientated north, and the first 3 towers you're going to want to hit are just to the north of your garage. Do keep in mind that once you find your first tower, it becomes a little bit easier to map out the rest of the towers after that. Because at least with these 3 towers, you'll be able to see a clear path to the next one. Now that you found the first one, just stop for a second and carefully map out what the next one's going to look like for you. This is SnowRunner. The more time you take in preparation for what you're doing, the easier of a trip you're going to have. Make sure to watch your speed when you're getting down from this tower. I recommend going into low, especially if you're new to SnowRunner. You're going to cross a few more light obstacles until you get to the tower. Nothing too crazy. Just remember, if you think you got to go into low, put it in low. When you're driving through mud, try to drive with 2 tires outside of the mud for better traction. And lastly, you're going to climb a little bit of a summit, and you're going to drop down right into the tower. Again, make sure you use low gear, as it is easy to flip. I have done it. Now you're going to want to stop and map out the 3rd tower. There is going to be a little bit of fog of war in this, but once you get close to it, you'll see exactly where you need to go.
It was at this moment that he knew.
I didn't film the 3rd tower. Now that you've done the first 3, it's time to go just past the garage a little south and get that tower before moving on to the other side of the map. Head right out of the garage, past that first mud puddle and through the rock cutout, and the path to the next tower will be just on your left. Follow that road straight up and find your tower. Just be careful coming back down, as it can be trickier than it looks. Go ahead and quickly map out that 5th tower we're going to head to. This next tower is really easy to get to. Just follow that same road you were on, and it'll be the next left. Make sure that your all-wheel drive is engaged in here. It's really thick and muddy, even for the best of 4x4s. Also helps if you line up to trees so that you have winch points getting through it. In my opinion, this is the hardest tower in Black River to get to. We've only got 2 towers left, so I'll just stop and give you a second to map out tower number 6 before we continue. Now, tower number 6 is very straightforward after you've mapped it out. Just drive there. It does get a little bit of rocky and a little bit tippy, so just make sure that you don't drive like a maniac, maybe shift into low, but you get there pretty easy. Alright, we're on our final tower. This one is really just as easy as the last. All you're going to do is you're going to head down off the mountain, straight through town, and right into that watchtower. There's going to be a little bit of mud at the end, but not enough mud that I would say you would have to worry about. Just make sure you go out the same way you came in. If you guys did enjoy the video or find it useful, please consider subscribing to the channel, liking, and leaving a comment, as it helps me with the algorithm. And we'll see you on the next video.